Kim, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you guys how June ended up looking as far as my budget. So if you are interested in seeing how my numbers ended up looking, stay tuned. So I have my work hidden as well as my unemployment. If you guys watched my latest video, which was the July 2020 budget, you do know that I really do want to be as transparent as I can with you guys. With work, I'm not allowed to share with what I make there. And then I didn't share any numbers from unemployment. So I'm just going to leave that, let that be for this month. And then going forward in July, I will share with you guys part of my actual for unemployment. And work, just to be clear, I did end up going to work the week of the 14th, but our paycheck was for the 18th, and so I didn't get paid. So the work is $0 anyways. But unemployment, since I didn't share with you guys any partial numbers, I'm just gonna leave that be. And then other, that's where I'm gonna start today. And I did budget $700 as extra income. I had $500 that I was expecting to be transferred back from my Roth IRA that I accidentally duplicated in May, and so I did receive that. I didn't make as much from my other variable income, but I did actually make more than $700, and that ended up being $822.46. And most of that extra was actually from a savings account. I kind of forgot about it and I didn't have access to it, so I finally got a hold of the branch and they were able to help me re-log in, and then I just transferred from that bank to my current checking account. And that's only because that savings account I wasn't really earning that much money for interest, and so I thought I just put it towards, you know, other things that could potentially be helping me earn more money. So that's where the $822.46 came in. And then with expenses, I definitely didn't put the amount that I thought I was going to towards sinking funds. I actually only put $168.79. And honestly, I was trying to go back to see where I got that number from, and I could not figure it out. I also thought I was going to be working, so I'm not sure if I thought I was going to be making more money to put towards my sinking funds or what, but I definitely did not exceed or make that much. Okay, so for repayment, I also don't know where I got this amount from. I ended up giving $933 to my parents. So this is repayment towards my parents, which includes car insurance and my Parent Plus loan that I'm paying them back for. And so that's what I ended up giving them. I didn't spend any money for transportation. I thought maybe I was gonna have to pay gas if I did start back, and when I did go back to work, I think it was at like 3/4 full, so I don't have any gas that I had to pay. Groceries, I actually did. This was for my coffees. I love iced coffee, and I tried something based off of Sarah Marie. She uses an espresso, I think that's what it's called, as well as Premier Protein Shake, and I don't know if she uses milk, but basically I've been using the Premier Protein with my coffee and some creamer, and so I just got some more of, I believe it was just the Premier Protein. And then clothes, I didn't buy anything. Spending, I actually went over a little bit, and that was because this was pretty much what I had left for IKEA, and I think it was showing 1 or 2 of the items from the Container Store being sent out at the end of May, and so I knew I had that left over. But then the rest of my order came in June, and so it charged me the remaining amount. So that ended up being $452.99, and I don't like the way that looks, so I don't know why I didn't stop and I kept going, but $4.50 to $99. Entertainment, I didn't end up spending anything. Oops, there I go again. Little Lisa, I didn't get anything for her. My gym, I believe, did open, but they didn't charge us for the month. Yeah, they did actually open. I think it was 2 days before their monthly fee was due, but I think they just used the amount that people paid in March, since that's when it closed before the monthly fee. Or I'm sorry, after, I think. And then debt, I definitely didn't put as much towards debt as I would have liked, but that's also because I really wanted to start saving for a house down payment along with my car down payment. And so I decided, instead of putting some of the extra towards my debt, I kind of did a little bit in debt and then used a little bit for my car and house down payment. For YouTube, I was thinking about doing Etsy, but at this time I wasn't sure. So for the end of the month, I'm just going to put them together, and that ended up being $3.18. And then subscriptions, I still have Photoshop, and that's $9.99. And then medical, I didn't end up spending anything. So that's pretty much what it looks like. I'm gonna quickly go through the over or under column. So I was under, oh no, I should put under for sinking funds. I was under for the repayment. I was right about transportation. I was over for groceries. I was right about clothes, and I was also over for spending. I was right about entertainment, Little Lisa, and the gym. And I was under for debt. I was over for YouTube. And I was right about subscriptions, as well as under for medical. So that's pretty much, I know it may be confusing, so if it is confusing for you as far as why I did that, just ignore that. But I'm going to move on to my sinking funds. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys remember with emergency fund, I believe I did have to change a couple of these because they were off. I'm not sure if I accidentally had them off in every dollar, which is where I use my draft, where I do my draft budget. But I think I had this at $1,000.03, but it was actually $1,000.05 by the end of May. And so that I ended up changing, and then I think that's it. But I'm gonna go ahead and go over what I ended up spending and putting towards sinking funds. So I didn't end up putting $100 towards gifts. The person that I was going to give birthday gift, I'm not going to see her until later in the summer, and so I decided to just put $50 towards Father's Day. And then I decided that hers I'll put later on. Okay, for Christmas, I did put $87.50, and then car registration, I did do $30.29. I'm gonna move this over a little bit though. Hair fund, I didn't put more in because I did see my hairstylist. I don't disclose what I make for taxes or put towards it, and I did not put anything. In case you add this up, this does not equal $168. I did forget that I opened an account with Robinhood, and I put in $1 for my account, and so this as you can tell, does not equal that. If you add 50 plus 87.50 plus 30.29, that equals 167.79. And I'm doing this a little bit off, but I just wanted to show you guys that before I forget. I took $50.93 out for my gift fund. That was for Father's Day. I didn't take anything out for Christmas or the giving. I didn't take anything out for my vacation fund. I'm thinking of just taking the $36 out from my vacation fund and putting it towards my debt, since $36 is not going to get me anywhere and I just want to get debt free as far as my student loans. I'm thinking of doing that. My car registration, I didn't take anything out there, and I did take out $100. That is because I got my hair done, and so I took that money out. I didn't take anything out of my emergency fund, and I didn't add anything to it. So as you can tell, I took $150.93 out. Okay, so now I'm gonna add up everything besides the taxes and then jot that down. So if we did 5307 plus 50 minus 50.93, that is 52.14. If we have 350 plus 87.50, that's going to equal 437.50. We have $36 for my vacation fund. We have 90.87 plus 30.29 for my car registration, so that's at 121.16. I have $0 left in my hair fund, and I am at $1,005 for my emergency fund. Okay, so that pretty much concludes my June budget. Hopefully that gives you guys an idea of how my month went for me. I would love to know how it went for you, if you were able to accomplish any goals, and what you are wanting to do for July. Next video, I will be posting my July sinking funds and debt tracker. And then the following video after that will be my update on my debt snowball and how much progress I've made within the past 6 months, like the 6-month benchmark. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see more budget videos like this in the future, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.